This is bed going down. This one and that's it on top
Hi
of that.
everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Anna. This is my van Vanna, and I invite you to join me on my journey to convert Vanna into a campervan. Come see what I'm working on today.
Well, hello everybody. So this episode is touching on installing the Murphy bed, getting it into place, and any future work that still needs to be done. So let's get into it. Okay, got one vertical end, but not in. The header board up there bolted to the van, and this right here is screwed to the top, but not screwed at the bottom, and the board going across the middle are not in yet. So everybody, so I have here my Murphy bed sitting here on my van floor, and we put it on the pivot here to test it out, and it turns out for whatever reason this cleat was in the way of it getting closer to the wall. Now this bed stopper should be behind all of the bed, so it should not be in the way, but this cleat here was in the way. So I'm gonna take it out, and I decided to go and try to buy some brackets. Try to put a bracket up there to see if that's going to hold it secure. So let me try that and see how it works out. So this is what it looks like right now with my Murphy bed. I kind of placed this mat here. This is Zena's bed. She had it since she was young because she was ripping apart all of her bed. So this is made by Barker, the only bed that survived. But that is her place. I'm making this her place. And the bed is right here. I bolted it into the board that's behind here, and it's in place, and then it's just sort of clamped up right now, and it looks like it's fitting fine. My stove can fit here in the little space that I have on the other side, and this is what it looks like in the back, which would be storage and everything. This is what I bolted it into, and it's bolted into that. I had to add a piece because it was a bare lining up the holes to my rivet nuts. And look here, I did my clamp, which is going to be mostly covered, but I wanted, you know, something around it, and I put a windowsill somehow. I'm gonna add that on top of that. Right now it's just up and in, and bolted in. It's actually in. I do want to point out that the idea of bolting this small piece in for this had the pivot was to not put too much weight on this, and when I take this out it does sink. I can still put out the refrigerator, but it sinks more than I like, so I'm going to have to revisit making this more secure. Maybe attach it upward, you know, onto something at the top. I don't know, I have to work that out. Hi you guys, so this is my upper vertical for the other side of the bed. I ended up cutting this off right here after I drew a line down to match the bed when it was in place, so I had to take it out and cut that off. And in doing so, I had to move this over my hardware. I had to move this hardware over this much space. That's the old hole, so I had to move it over. because I should have really cut off in the back, but it was easier to draw the line and cut. And now I'm gonna have to cut this off in the bottom to make it level. So let me do that. So at least I don't know if anybody would notice, but I would know. So I'm gonna cut that off just to make it level. Okay, you guys, so I had to trim that back some more because when I put this vertical, put it up in place to show you guys. So I'm gonna put this vertical up here, and I put the bed up. The bed stopper was a little bit too far out, so I wanted to trim that in a little bit closer so that it'll hit the bed stopper. Okay, so this vertical piece is in place. Got a bracket up there. The stopper is working, and the hole I made for the air conditioner stuff must not have been measured right either. I mean, the air conditioner is gonna have to be up here. So I wish that was over here, but it's not. But we'll make it reach behind like that. But this is in pretty sturdy, but it's not bolted here yet. So once I bolt that down, it'll be real sturdy. So here's the bed laid out. Resting on that for now. And let's show you guys. If I close it, which I can close with one hand, it can go into place. Okay, so that's the bed closed. What's going on over here? What is going on over here? So this is going to need to come out. I'm going to make that come out a little bit. But anyway, it's up here, and I just got to line it up. Line that up because that's not bolted in. And make sure I bolt it in straight. Oh man, y'all, I'm doing this with one hand. So, but anyway, that's the Murphy bed in up position. And I have been taking a clamp and clamping it up since I don't have a latch or anything. The gas spring will keep it up, and that's not in yet either. So, okay. Okay, you guys, so this is what I am resorting to do, is to put this bracket to pull this up so that the weight on the front won't be given too much. So now, this right here, the weight is off of that, so it's not given like it used to be. So the refrigerator was coming out okay before. It was coming out okay before, so it comes out all the way. Comes out all the way fine. And I gotta open up this way, but I may switch it back around the other way, because I didn't think that it will open up this way and hit this. I wasn't sure, because I got a 22-inch slider. But I think it's gonna work. I don't like these sliders, but it'll work. It'll do the job. And this is my cord for the refrigerator that I gotta wire up. I have a adapter coming in so I can feed this in to a wire. So I got that coming in the mail. And I have yet to replace this with a board that goes all the way up to the top, and maybe some handles to pull it open like a door. So I have that yet to do over here. And over here, I have my AC evaporator down here right now. It's going to go up there right next to that in the corner where all those hoses are coming out. That is what's going to hook up with this. So I got it over here temporarily. I need to put cabinets on the front here. This is open. I'm, trying out the dog bed. As this is, I'm planning to be Vena's spot. So she have a home. And then, okay, so this is the Murphy bed in place. I want to point out I did end up pulling this out because the bed was, not really straight. It was kind of slanted. So to rectify that, I ended up pulling this out. This is bed going down. One hand. Rest it on top of that for now. And this is the bed down. It's not level. I measured it. It's about 27 3/4 inches off the floor, but this is it for now. Yeah.